Hello, and a very good afternoon. Welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Mosby. Thank you for joining us this Sunday afternoon. Why do I always feel with Second Chance Sunday like that I've never been here before? I must have done this show as much as I've done all the other shows, but I always feel like this is my first show. It always feels quite alien to me, the whole thing of us bringing to you some of the best deals from the last week or so. And also, actually, today we are bringing you the final day of our Taste of the Next Level event. It just all feels like I haven't done this show very many times, but I'm really looking forward to it because, as I say, we've got some amazing deals coming up for you. We've got some brand new ranges which have just recently launched, some of your favourite deals from over the course of the last few days. And as I say, this is coming towards the end of our Taste of the Next Level event. So if you have been eyeing up a few deals recently and you've been thinking, oh, shall I, shan't I? You've literally got this show and then our craft vault, which follows it up to take advantage of the next level, and then it's gone, it's finished. It ends at the end of play today. If you don't know what the Taste of the Next Level event is, don't worry, I shall recap on all of it as we head through the show. But also coming up in the show, we crown our demo of the week and we'll be crowning our new crafter of the week. We're also going to be chatting about all things Super Bowl, because it's Super Bowl Sunday in the US, of course. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, we don't. The thing is, we've been chatting off air, right? Myself, Debbie, producer Johnny, and Charlotte. And we know very little about the Super Bowl. We know very little about American football. We know very little about what goes on Super Bowl Sunday. So if you can shed some light on that as to what's going to be happening today. Are you going to be watching? Are you going to be cheering on a particular team? Do you do celebrations, make meals and stuff? I have no idea. So if you can get some suggestions in about that as to what you get up to, we'd love to hear from you on that. And also, it's National Send a Card to a Friend Day too. So if you're making cards currently for friends and family, let us see those over the course of the show as well. I'm delighted to say that I am not on my own for the next couple of hours. I feel like almost like guiding me through this show just a little bit is the lovely Debbie. Why do I feel like I've hardly done any Second Chance Sundays?
I have no idea. Have you done any?
Well, I must have done, but I feel like this is a new show. Have you done a few of these?
Yes.
Oh, good. So you know all about it then?
Yeah. We don't need Ben.
Excellent. You'll be fine. What are you looking forward to on this show?
Our first one that's coming up is our Nitwits. I love this collection. I think all of us do. It's just the best collection. If you've not seen it before, stay tuned. If you have, then we're going to be doing some demos with it. So yeah, a great one to start with, Ben.
We have got some amazing collections coming up. We've got, the Nitwit Collection. I saw a sneaky peek of this on the HSN preview show a few weeks back. We've got one of my faves of recent times coming up as well, which is the Best of British collection. I thought that had sold out, but we've got it back in. If it did sell out, we've got the abstract stamps, which launched couple of weeks ago, I think, plus loads more as well. So if you want to get in touch over the course of the show, get in touch on Facebook and on YouTube. Anything that you want to ask about the show, anything that you want to show us with projects that you've made, and as I say, give us some Super Bowl chat, give us some chat about National Send a Card to a Friend Day. And as always, if you want to send any pictures, whether it be pictures of projects, pictures of you going to town ready for the Super Bowl as well, studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk with those pictures. And as I said, the Take It to the Next Level event ends today. So if you've not heard about this, if you are new to us and you're going to be making a first purchase, you will get 25% off that first purchase. And if you sign up to Club Inspire, of course, you'll then be entered into our bronze realm, as it were, to be getting 5% off all of the deals, but indeed 10% for the rest of today, because we're bumping you up a level. Wherever you are in Club Inspire, you'll be getting an extra 5% to what you normally do. So Platinum members get 25% off the price that you see on screen, but for this show and Craft Vault only, and then things will be going back to normal. And it's still pretty good, but it's normal, isn't it? To be fair, it's just, we're just spoiling you this weekend. Right, this collection, as I say, I caught a little bit of a look at on the HSM preview show, and I think it has proved very, very popular over in the States. We've got it for you now as well, and it is absolutely gorgeous. What I love about this is it is kind of like a complete collection, because you've got beautiful stamp and die sets, you've got stamps, and then you've got paper, cardstock, and you've got die cut toppers in there as well, plus a decoupage pad. So you've literally got so many different crafts to kind of play with and have a go at. But take a look at this, absolutely gorgeous. Once again, how amazing is it to have flowers within your crafty stash? With this collection, again, you have got these beautiful flowers, and of course, with each of the stamps that you've got the dies to be able to cut out those stamps. to just make this such a versatile set with deepest sympathy and hugs and kisses are the two little sentiments that you get with those. Then we've got your stamp set, and again, loads and loads of different sentiments in here, like find beauty in everything, sending love your way. You've also got you make my heart smile, and your kindness makes such a difference. Some nice sentiments in here as well. We talk a lot at the minute about sending cards to people maybe during this time who are struggling. You don't always need to wait for a birthday or an anniversary or an occasion like that to make a card and send a card. And again, this sort of collection is brilliant for allowing you to do that. Now, you're also going to get within this collection your die cut decoupage topper pad, and this is absolutely brilliant. Again, particularly if you are new to this, you have got the ability to decoupage like an absolute pro, because you've got your pad here jam-packed full of decoupage pieces, and simply it is a case of decoupaging by numbers. Take all of the individual elements which you can just pop out and then decoupage up into these beautiful, beautiful bouquets, which, as I say, are amazing. Then on top of that, you are also going to receive your gorgeous 12 by 12 card pad. Again, really lovely colours in it. I can see why Debbie is a big fan of the Nitwit brand, and particularly a big fan of this collection. Gorgeous colours within your cardstock bundle, which you're going to receive 12 by 12, of course, the size there. Then on top of that, to match up with your cardstock, you have got all of these glorious papers as well. And can you see once again how you're not having to struggle and think to yourself, what will go with what? Will it all match up? It has all been done for you, perfectly matched. And take a look at some of the artwork on here. I love this. And you've got, particularly on here, the theme of the actual bundle, Bloom with Grace, running through there too. This is gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely. This is like classy, high quality, top end stuff in here. I love the colours. Again, you've got more of your sort of smaller flowers in here, and then you've got really big bouquets through there as well. And then you've got your more sort of block patterns in there, your stripes. You've got your sort of, oh, that makes my eyes go funny looking at that one. You've got your sort of zigzags, more florals in there too. Absolutely stunning as we go through all of the different papers that you're going to get within this collection. And then if that was not enough, we're then also going to give to you this gorgeous 12 by 12 die cut topper pad. And again, I love it when you get these, because some days you just want to be able to go to your die cut topper pads, pop out a few toppers with some sentiments as well, and just get crafting. And that is exactly what this allows you to do. And as you can see, they fall out very easily. But as we go through here, you've got gorgeous butterflies, beautiful sentiments, more florals. And of course, everything in here matches up perfectly with the papers, matches up perfectly with the cardstock that you've got as well. So as far as a comprehensive bundle is concerned, you've pretty much got everything that you would want. It is $69.99 or $89.99, saving over 5%, and then of course on top of that, 25% off the price you're seeing on screen, which is $52.49 for Platinum members, or $67.49 if you're shopping with us in the States. I absolutely love this collection, and I would imagine for the same reasons why you love this collection and the Nitwit brand as well, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's an amazing brand. It's been going quite a few years, and we're really lucky now to have Nitwits with us, because they really are that something special in your crafting. The coordination in these kits is amazing. The first demo we're going to do, we're not going to do any die cutting, and that's what I love with them, because we've got this pop-out pad at our fingertips. As you see, with Ben popping them out, they just fall out. They come out lovely. They just look gorgeous on there. So we're just going to look at a few cards to start with, just to see how absolutely beautiful they are. So this one here is made completely with that collection. Even this shaped aperture in here, this is what you get, and the inside having it, those butterflies, having those pop out, your actual letters that you have, you can add your personalisation, adding a little touch more of something like acetate, and having these butterflies freestanding looks incredible. incredible. We know that you all love your shaker cards. Being able to do not just a shaker card, but a shaker easel card, and having all those elements, all those die cutters. I mean, these swans on here, they are incredible. I absolutely love them, that they are done in your die cuts. And these just pop out. So there's no die cutting with these ones. If you want to do the stamp and the die cutting, you have those. But look how beautiful the swans look in here. You have to really look to find them, but they're just hidden. But aren't they beautiful? I just absolutely love them. And here it's show them in a different colour. I do love those swans. They look so lovely. You're getting sentiments in there, you're getting your papers, your toppers, and this one is done using those die cuts and the stamp set, which looks incredible. So you're getting so much in this collection. Yeah, absolutely love it, Ben.
It really is classy, isn't it? And as I say, when you consider that you've got kind of different elements. So again, if you're quite new to crafting and you just want a bit of an easy in, the fact, like Debbie was saying about that, you've got the die cut toppers in there as well. Actually, you don't necessarily need to use the dies straight out of the box. You can just turn to your papers and your cardstock and all of those glorious sort of die cut toppers to build your cards that way as well. But then, of course, you know, when your paper and your cardstock does run out, because it will over time, you've still got the glorious stamps and, of course, the dies to continue crafting after the papers have gone. Let's see what else that we've got on the show for you as well. Some amazing collections. I'm going to sneeze. Hang on. This doesn't happen very often. Right there. That's gone. Sorry. I think it's gone right there. Are you supposed to look at a light when you want to sneeze or to stop you from sneezing?
I think it's natural, like sun. The sun makes you sneeze.
This is really awkward. No, it's gone. Now I can't read the screen though because I just looked at the light. Right, so we've got the Create a Card stamp and die collection. 24 elements in here. This is a lovely collection because you've got within this your Wild and Free, the gorgeous Scenic Village, which is also a favourite of mine. You've got the little church scene in here as well, haven't you? Natural Beauty, there it is, that gorgeous charming church. You've got your flowers and vines, and then you've got the gorgeous butterfly frame in there. So beautiful die and stamp for each of those mini bundles within that collection. That's a good buy as well. £77 or $98 is the deal on that for the final time though. Of course, don't forget you will get your 25% off if you're a platinum member on all of the deals right throughout the show. If you love a bit of construction too, we have got the decorative box dies available for you as well on this show. So the three within, so you kind of got like your worker dies within this particular collection. So if you want to go for these individually, you can. You've got your milk carton. You've then also got your picnic box and your infinity box. So those are the worker dies to actually construct the boxes for $35.98 or $43.18. And then we've got the decorative stamp and dies to be able to go with them as well. So 120 elements included in this particular collection. This one brings to you the candy store. You've got your Life's a Beach, your garden shed, and your sweet cupcake. So basically, I mean, these you can use outside of the boxes, but they obviously work perfectly because it allows you to sort of decorate your milk cartons or your picnic boxes to make them look like a little sweet shop, a beach hut. You've got the garden shed there as well, and that really, really cool sweet cupcake design as well. So stamps and dies within each of those sets for $40.47 or $48.57. And then we've got an alternative collection, which again, these are great as standalone stamp and die sets, but if you want to use these in conjunction with the boxes, of course they're there for you to do that. You've got your Home Sweet Home, which is that gorgeous little picket fence with the apple tree and all sorts going on there. Stamps and dies included. You've then got your Love and Roses, which is gorgeous florals to decorate your boxes with. And then your Special Day, which is presents and cake and bunting and glasses of bubbly and all sorts. Once again, you've got your stamps and dies within those. Perfect to decorate the boxes with, but also great as a standalone stamp and die collection as well. $26.98 or $32.38. If you love the whole lot, this is the way to go for it because this bundle gives you everything that I've just told you. So you get the worker dies, the 2 sets of these stamp and die bundles, and on top of that, if you do go for the full collection, you can get the birthday parade stamp and die set absolutely free. So we just chuck that into your basket for you if you go for the full collection. And actually, this is the way to do it if you love the concept of it, because look at the saving $86.46 or $102.76. And then 25% off that deal on the screen for you as well. Next up, I'm so pleased we've got this. I had this in my mind that we'd sold this out, but we've got it back on the show. The Best of British collection is just great. It really is a wonderful collection, 108 elements, and you've got your 12 by 12 paper pad included in there as well. So you've got things like all of your London landmarks in there, you've got your sort of beach scenes in there too, and once again, stamp and dies for each of the mini collections. The paper pad is gorgeous as well. I'll take you through that a little bit later on, and you're also going to get the embossing folder, the picket fence embossing folder, and it actually works out that if you buy the bundle, it's kind of like you're getting the 12 by 12 paper pad and that embossing folder for free. So again, a really, really lovely collection. As I say, we'll have a look at that in more detail later, but it's £60 or $70 today. But again, if that is your first purchase with us or you're a platinum member, £42 or $50 makes that a really lovely bundle. If you've not seen it yet, wait till we look at the boards, you'll love it. These abstract stamps, again, these proved so popular when we launched these. I lose track of time, honestly. I want to say it was a couple of weeks ago. It might have been a little bit further back. It was Jan and I that launched these, and they were so popular once again at launch. Super versatile, super usable, and I love the fact that you've got the actual shape of the stamp itself, but then you've got so much intricacy and interest going on within each of the stamps that you've got within that collection, and then lots of sentiments to go with them too. As I say, in more detail, we will have a look at those later. £28 or $35 is the deal on that, saving over 10% plus another 25 if you are platinum. Let's say hello to a few people already in. Melissa's in from Kentucky, Astrid from Oxfordshire, Kristen from snowy PA. Is that Pennsylvania? It was supposed to snow here. We've had nothing. Nothing. It's just freezing cold, isn't it? Just freezing. No snow though. Ray from Tennessee, Linda from Maryland, Anne Louise from New York, Lynn from Essex, all in. Anne McKenna just saying, hello all, so happy to be here. And Will, the Crafty Crafter on YouTube says, who else is dancing in their seat to this funky tune? Well, funny you should say that. Before we started the show, we should do a little video of the antics that happen sort of 5 minutes before you see us go live, because there's all sorts that goes on, singing and dancing. I mean, that's mainly Debbie. I'm here sort of standing, getting ready, you know, getting sort of ready to go for the show, being professional. She's over there singing away, dancing away. I'm like, oh, calm down, you're not here to have fun, you know. Unbelievable. No, I do it as well. I do it as well. What were we singing along to the theme tune again?
Hit me with your best shot.
Oh, hit me with your best shot. It's like Pat Benatar, I think. Hit me with your best shot. But anyway, yeah, funky tune, funky show. Let's have a look at the Nitwit Collection.
Absolutely. We love a good old boogie, and we also love a bit of Nitwits as well. So just a super collection for anybody out there. So anytime you're a bit lost for inspiration and you need something you want to go to that's going to just make it click, this is the collection. I absolutely adore this. The fact that we've got paper pads that match. So what I do, and I think I've told you plenty of times, my thing is to find the colour that I want to do first. So I would just go through, pick what colours I wanted. I quite like this one that makes your eyes go funny. Yeah. So I've picked these papers, and then you look in this coordinating paper pad, which I just adore, and you just look through, and most of them just match, but then I think this, I've thrown the papers over there. I'm thinking this one will be a good match. So you just pick the colours that you want, and you use them in the collection, in whatever you're making. So thank you, Ben.
Welcome.
So what I've done is we're going to use straight out of the pad. So this pad here, I'm going to take out a sheet. Now what's amazing about this is they're all pop-outs. They've all got their numbers on them, so you know which one to layer up first, although it makes sense to layer big to your small one last. And you're just going to take them and just give them a little wriggle, and they will just pop out really easy. So I'm just going to pop these ones out, and then we'll layer them on top of our project when we've done that. So it's about getting all your bits together, making sure that everything matches, making sure the things that you've got go with what you've got. Now this pad is incredible. You've got these, I mean, look at these really large alphabet here. They just look amazing. You're getting 3 sheets of each each of all these different elements. So all your embellishments, you've got buttons there, I mean borders, your tags, you've got so much in this pad. So you just choose whatever you want from there. But what we are going to do, we're just going to put a little quick card together that's really easy. And I have got 3 pieces of card, and I've cut them 5.5 by 5.5. So, and all I've done is scored along that fold there, just to make that first score. So really, really easy. So I'm going to fold and burnish. So just grabbing my scoring tool, and we're going to have our 3 ones here. And then our last one, that gives us 3 sides to our card. So you may have seen this earlier in the week because our lovely Hilary did a card very similar. It's what we call the Wigwam card. And all you do is with these 3 pieces of card, you connect them to each other. So you use this one as your guide through the middle, and it would have a long base on it. Then you would attach this piece underneath. So all I'm going to do is take my dotty tape pen. I've got the dotty one because it's the one we've got at hand at the moment, and it was on Craft Vault this morning. So I'm just sort of measuring roughly where to put our sticky tape, and we're just going to pop our dots there to stick that one into place. So really, really easy. You just need, and it doesn't have to be this size, you need 3 pieces of identical square cardstock.
Okay.
So just make sure that one folds in on itself. And you're going to do exactly the same on this side, but you're going to position it the opposite way. And that will go into this bit. So I'm roughly going to put my fingers there, so I know that when I come to doing my glue, I know roughly where to put that.
Okay.
So going around all the sides to create that first fold. And what's lovely about this card is it is completely flat. So if you wanted to post it, you could post it out and it's completely flat. And that you fold it in then creates your wigwam.
Oh, that was quite easy, wasn't it?
Yes, very nice and easy. Nothing difficult about that at all. So then what I've done is took my papers, and you're going to cut them in triangular shapes. So all I did was measured a 5 by 5 inch square, cut them in half, and then they fit perfectly into these pieces here.
Yeah.
And then these last corner pieces, I've turned it over because you've got an opposite side, and I've just popped those in there. So I'm going to bring my finished card in so you can see I've covered that completely. And the only other thing that I've done is you can see I've got a little dot on here. This is one of those little Velcro tabs, so you can buy them in most shops. So when you fold this into each other, you see the other one that's on here, that will stick together and that will create our card shape that's really lovely.
That's really brilliant.
Yeah, so nice and easy, nice and simple, but it folds completely flat. So what I'm going to do is we're going to decorate it. So we're going to pop our decoupage together first. Now I like to shape mine. It's always nice to have a shape. You can then use your foam pads, or you could use your 3D Collage glue gel. So I'm just going to give those a little bit of shaping, and I'm just using a pokey tool to do that with.
Lots of love for this collection coming through already, by the way. Mary saying the cards are beautiful. I think this collection may find a way into my cart. This seems to have happened a lot for me. And also Astrid saying, I love the word nitwit.
Yes, me too.
It's a great word, isn't it?
It is a great word.
It's not a word that I don't think we use it often enough.
We should use it all the time.
Yeah.
Nitwit.
You nitwit.
It is quite a comical word, isn't it? I wonder what nitwit actually means.
Johnny?
There must be. Do you think there's a meaning for nitwit?
Yeah, there must be. Although it's quite funny, isn't it? Because if you take the word like knit, as in knit, isn't that like the thing you would get a bug?
Yeah.
But then you've got wit, which is obviously funny. A nitwit, the dictionary definition is a silly or foolish person.
Ah.
Nitwit. Just use it in a sentence for me there as well. I.e., I want nothing to do with that bunch of nitwits.
Yet that's the opposite with the collection. I want everything to do with this collection.
I love what you did there. Absolutely right. Oh dear.
So what I'm doing, Ben, is I'm just finding where the bits go. So looking underneath and then lining them up. And that just creates, I mean, look how quick and easy that was. Just popping that out of there and you've got your first topper there. So I've got a couple here. So I thought it'd be nice to have a couple on each side. I know that this is my back piece because that's where it's going to connect. So I'm going to first of all stick these two. I'm going to just grab myself another couple of foam pads.
I love the fact with this as well, like you're saying, you know, for newbies, for people who are just starting out, it's a really cool collection to come to because you can just start out with the papers and the decoupage pad and your die cut toppers and make cards with that part of the collection first, and you can kind of move on to your stamps and dies later on. So it is a great collection from that point of view. But like we said, isn't it a really classy collection as well? The papers, the colours, the designs, those swans and butterflies on there.
I know, look at those, amazing.
Oh yeah, I love it, really love it. And you've got so many, I mean, I wonder how many actual sort of toppers and die cut pieces you've got in there, loads to choose from.
Yeah, so many, and you've got 3 pages of each one, Ben. I mean, that's just incredible. Yeah. So I think we're going to use a little butterfly. I'm just going to see if there's a different sentiment to use. Actually, might use one of these circle toppers. I quite like them. Let's do this love one here. Oh, this would be a lovely collection for Valentine's coming up.
Oh yes, week today. Is it?
Is it really? Oh, I'm glad you reminded me, Ben. I better do something.
That must be where there's pressure on you as a crafter, you know. When you think about Valentine's, I expect everybody, well, you know, loved ones in your life expect the very best from you, you know.
Well, of course, my Valentine's card will go to Johnny, our producer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why don't you just break my heart again? Don't send it to Johnny. What do you want to send it to him for?
Oh, Ben, you was going to be my secret one.
Oh.
Now I don't want to upset you, so I have to tell you.
Johnny's just gone. I challenge you to a duel. I accept the challenge, you nitwit. Sunrise tomorrow. What? I'm having a lie-in. I won't be up in time. You can win, Johnny. It's fine. It's fine. Hot glue guns at dawn.
It's on a weekend, or is it? I haven't even checked if I'm working. I'm probably working.
I'm here next weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Ben.
Poor Laura.
Can I quick plug? I'm doing a Valentine's quiz on my Facebook page, like we did the Christmas quiz. I'm doing a Valentine's quiz next Saturday evening, 8:30 UK time, and then Sunday, Valentine's Day, I'll be here. So it's me and Fiona Valentine's Day, is it? Well, I couldn't. Oh, actually, no, I won't say that, just in case my wife's watching. I was just about to say I couldn't think of anyone who I'd like to spend Valentine's Day with more, apart from my wife, of course.
You have to be so careful, don't you? Look how lovely this is starting to look, Ben. And it really doesn't take a lot at all to pop these bits on, because that is all you're doing. You just need some extra glue in your stash, and then you'll be able to build them up. And all you need is those beautiful card bases. You can make them whatever you want. So I'm just going to put this last one on. We're going to have a little sentiment going across.
I'm glad you showed us that Wigwam card as well, because like you said, I've seen the one that we've got on our Crafty Walk of Fame there, and I look at that and think, well, that's really difficult to do. But again, you've broken it down and shown how easy it is to actually
absolutely.
Make
it. So there's so much you can do just using those papers, using those beautiful toppers, and they just look gorgeous. I mean, it really is just a super collection. And it's the one thing that I would say to anyone in the show, grab yourself this kit before it goes.
Absolutely. I love that Wigwam card. Can I do my dad joke, which popped into my head about 10 minutes ago? So Debbie's obviously made one Wigwam card over there, but there's no way that she would make 2, because she'd be really nervous about it. She'd be 2 tenths. 2 tenths, because 2 Wigwams. 2 tenths.
I actually thought it was going to be something like a 2p, as in a TP.
No, because it's 2, because a Wigwam's like a tent, isn't it? So she made it'd be 2 tenths.
Ah, 2 tenths.
All right, Charlotte's going, if you have to explain the joke, it's not funny.
I have to agree, Charlotte is right. If you have to explain, then it's not a funny joke.
All right. I always have to explain my jokes, which maybe just makes me think I'm not as funny as I think I am. In fact, I know, because my wife tells me on a daily basis, Your jokes are terrible, shut up, stop telling terrible jokes. Anyway, I'm sure somebody watching will have found my joke funny. Message me. Great joke, Ben, loved it. Loved it, it was great, really funny. Let's have a look through this collection once again so you know exactly what you're going to be getting. If you want to be able to do some die cut, is that right way up? Some decoupage, yes, go for this collection. So you're going to get this pad, so you've got 48 sheets. Hello. Where's that camera shot gone now? It's gone on the floor. Did you see that? It went, even the cameras don't like my jokes. So this is the from the die cut decoupage topper pad. So again, 48 sheets here. So the opportunity to make 48 of these beautiful floral wreaths. Then on top of that, let's show you the pads first. You've then got this, which is immense, your 12 by 12 die cut topper pad, 36 sheets in here once again. So look, you've got tons and tons of die cut toppers, like we've been showing you, the gorgeous butterflies. You've got sentiments in there like be kind, blissful and dream. As we go through here, there's even more butterflies. Love these gorgeous swans that we've seen as well. Then again, through even more to little sentiments and little embellishments with all of the gorgeous florals on, little tags on there as well. There's just so much, and as you can see, I'm having to be quite careful as I go through here because the bits and pieces just simply fall out of the cardstock for you. You've got yourself little borders there. There's just so much little tags included as well. Just absolutely gorgeous. And as I say, a great place to start if you're just wanting quick, easy crafts. All the letters as well with all of the gorgeous florals running through. And then even more beautiful embellishments included too. Add to that you're also going to get your card pad and your paper pad. So 12 by 12 pattern paper pad, your 12 by 12 card pad as well. And as you can see, all of the thought has been done for you as far as the colours are concerned. It all matches up absolutely beautifully. 36 sheets of your cardstock, 36 sheets within your paper pad as well. And as you can see, if we just sort of go through here, some gorgeous designs with that lovely floral theme running all the way through. And you can see just as I sort of flick through the pages here of all the gorgeous designs, you can see how it all marries up and matches up with the cardstock that you've got within this collection as well. It's really classy, isn't it? And like Debbie was saying, do you know what, no matter which sort of sheet you go for, which colour piece of cardstock you go for, it all matches up absolutely beautifully, and it really is a top-notch collection. So those are all of your sort of paper and card elements that you get with this collection. Then on top of that, of course, you will get your dies and your stamps included too. This is gorgeous. So your stamp and die set, again, this gorgeous floral with the sentiments. You've got hugs and kisses and with deepest sympathy. Hopefully you're not going to be using that stamp too often, but it's there if you need it. And then of course you've got the dies to be able to cut out your gorgeous stamps there too. And then on top of that, some more lovely sentiments as well. Things like find beauty in everything, sending you sunshine, laughter and hugs. And without change, there would be no butterflies. Oh, that's really nice. That change would be no butterflies because they do the whole change, don't they? The change thing. What's it called now? What's it called? Metamorphosis. Is that right? Is that the word?
Yes.
I'll go with that. $69.99. I don't think it is that. $69.99 or $89.99 for that collection. I love it. Absolutely beautiful, and I can see why that is proving really, really popular. Flying out of the door today because, again, for the last time, you'll be getting 25% off that as a platinum member, or if you're making your first purchase, and that is it, 25% off that today as well. $52.49 or $67.49. Next up, these launched a few weeks ago now. Really busy for these on launch and busy for these again today. Love them, just something a little bit different. Nice big stamps that you're going to get. But what I love about these particularly is the fact that you've got all of the design within the actual shape of the stamp itself. So you've got this heart shape, for example, your blooming heart, which has got all these gorgeous flowers within it too. When we launched these and Jan did a show with them, she was basically stamping them out and then restamping them and then sort of fussy cutting into them and then almost sort of decoupaging up the stamp as well and adding different elements of the stamp on top of the stamp, which was just great. There's so many different things that you can do with them. Have a beautiful day. You've got your Blooming Fabulous. Friendship is a flower that blooms in all seasons. So that is your Blooming Heart. Then you've got this, which again is stunning, isn't it? Your Shining Star with all those stars, the multitude of stars running through the actual stamp itself. It's your time to shine. You are amazing and believe you can, and you're halfway there. If you love your butterflies, again, take a look at this. All the detailing that you've got inside the actual butterfly stamp itself is just gorgeous, and more beautiful sentiments to use in conjunction with that. Of course, great with this is that you can mix and match those sentiments with the different stamps that you've got in the collection. And then you've got your Blossoming Floral once again. Nice, big, bright, funky. Bit of a sort of, we were chatting about this being a bit sort of flower powery, if you know what I mean. It's got that kind of feel to it, but so much detail within the stamp itself. You make me smile. Thank you so much, and you are wonderful. £28 today or $35 for that collection, and again a great day to get it because you're getting a further 25% off if you are platinum or if it's your first purchase. £21 today or $26.25 for all 16 elements of that. Right, next up, the 3D purse collection is here. Right. So this is brilliant. If you're into your construction particularly, you're going to absolutely love this because you're not having to worry about measurements, you're not having to worry about what goes where, because you get everything that you need to be able to put these beautiful purses together. We have got within this collection, your Arizona is the first one. So can you see you've got your basically your worker die there. And what I love about these as well is that they give you obviously the actual shape of the purse or the bag to be able to put together. And then you've got all of the score lines kind of cut in there for you as well. So the work that you have to do, I suppose, is quite limited really. And then you're going to get on top of that all of the beautiful decoration as well to be able to decorate up your bags with the sort of the front. You've got the little buckles there as well, little heart tags included, and even with this one as well, look, you've got your little lipstick, little lips, and a little purse there as well, which is quite nice. This one is your Buckingham, and once again with this, all the work is done for you once you've passed this through your machine. Love the fact that you get all of the embellishments to be able to build this up and make it look as posh as you want it to be. And then also in this collection, if I can pick them up, you're going to get your two little boxes as well, your little sort of favour boxes. You've got your faceted bauble there. So that one, I mean, you might automatically look at that and think that that's quite a Christmassy thing, but not necessarily. I think it's great as a little decoration, great as a little box maybe. My mum, I don't know if anyone else does this, my mum does an Easter tree. She decorates a little tree in her house for Easter. So, you know, if you're looking for little ways to be able to decorate that, if you do that as well, that would be absolutely perfect. And then you've got your little faceted favourite box as well. And again, that is absolutely perfect for popping in little gift ideas for things like Valentine's, maybe Mother's Day on the horizon as well. That would be perfect for that. £56 or $67.96 is the deal on that one, saving 15%. And if you want to kind of visualise how these look when you do them, Debbie has got a whole array of bags for you over there. Take a look at these.
I know, they're so stunningly beautiful. I love things that have got real beauty about them in crafting, because that makes you feel like you've done something amazing, even though the dies have done the work for you. But you're in charge of the decorating, you're in charge of the colours, and you're in charge of making these little beauties, which are amazing. I mean, just look how stunning this looks. Having it in that red and cream and then the black looks amazing. But what about doing something very fancy with your Centura Pearl? Just having that gorgeous box looks amazing. You're getting the tags in there, the overlays, paper piecing. Look how beautiful that looks, using all your gems that you've got in your stash. What about something really funky like this one? I adore this. So using our background stamps, using different colours. Wow. It's like a patchwork bag. It's amazing, isn't it? I absolutely adore this one. There's a brand out there called A Regular Choice, and it reminds me of that. They do really funky monkey shoes like this. So anyone that knows that brand, A Regular Choice, let us know
really
if you
cool.
think that's the same, but it's so lovely. And then another little one here, which looks, I mean, this looks the same bag as that, the rose one. Is it that a different one? Oh no, it's just the rose embellishment that comes off of there. But it just looks fabulous. But then on top of that, Ben, we have all these gorgeous little festive boxes, which are so handy. They're great to pop in for any parties that you're doing, any little table favours that you've got going on, any little gifts that you just want to do. They look amazing. You've got Mother's Day coming up.
Yes.
I mean, how amazing does that look? Such a cute little box with that lovely window, and you just have one of your panels you leave open so you can get inside them.
And I love, again, just look at the two different ones that you've got in your hand there, just how different you can make them look just by changing the papers and the card that you use.
Oh, absolutely.
Completely different.
Yeah, they do look completely different. You wouldn't even think they were the same boxes.
No, you wouldn't.
So yeah, they do look so different. And these are just super cute. I mean, that you can use these for anything. I mean, even a Valentine's, maybe someone wants to propose, little thing in there. I'm not hinting.
I'm already spoken for, Debbie.
I don't mean to you, Ben. I meant anyone.
Oh, all right. It's just the way you looked at me. I thought you were Johnny's Valentine anyway.
Ben's just jealous now. But these are super cute. These are done with one die to make this, and we're going to be showing how to do these in the show. But look how gorgeous they are. They're such lovely little gifts. I love that idea of an Easter tree, Ben, that your mum does. That's a really lovely idea. You could put little mini eggs in here, little chocolate buttons, anything that you've got in your stash. That's such a nice little treat. So quite like that one. So what we are going to do, we're going to be using the Buckingham Bag. It's one of my favourite dies. I just adore this. The fact that you get so many different dies in this pack. There's 10 dies on this sheet, so you're getting your tag dies, you're getting your main worker die. So this one is what we class as the worker die. That's the one that's going to make your actual bag. And then you're getting all these embellishments. You're getting your cutting embellishments, you're cutting out, you're getting a little shoe, you're getting your tags, you're getting so much on this one that are going to look lovely. All your little bits for your clasps to put your holes in, everything is there for you. So what we are going to do is start by cutting out 2 of our main worker die.
Okay.
So I've done it so it fits. So I've cut. You can see how frugal I've been with my cardstock, because this cardstock is out of the pad for the Nitwits that we've got in the collection. So it's this one, and then it went lovely with this one, which is out of Sarah's new collection, the
Caring Thoughts.
Caring Thoughts. Yes, it come out the paper pad from that. So just in case you're wondering where I got the papers from.
These guys as well, just looking, they're sort of quite sizable. So these just going to go through the Gemini.
They will go through your large Gemini. I don't think they go through the Junior. Let me check the back. So anything that doesn't fit through our smaller machines, you have actually on the back of the dies telling you what machines they don't go through. So it will only go through your large Gemini. Let us know if you purchased a Gemini earlier. It'd be great to see if anybody or what Gemini they've gone for. So I can fit this on as well. So I am going to just bring in my very intricate die on here and place that on the edge, and we can get those done in one pass, because it is the great thing about the Gemini is we can load up the entire board, and I have absolute faith that that will cut that out beautifully.
Also, don't forget, do send us in your pictures of projects that you're making. It's National Send a Card to a Friend Day, and also Super Bowl. We want to know about the Super Bowl. Who's watching it? Who's not watching it? Who's cheering on a particular team? Who couldn't care less about the Super Bowl? I want to know. Evelyn says, I'll be watching the Super Bowl today. My favourite part of the commercials and the halftime show.
Oh dear.
No party this year for us though, so we'll do some small snacks and pizza. Have they put commercials good on the Super Bowl, are they? I didn't know. I'll do big commercials, Johnny, tell you. I didn't know that. I know the halftime. Who's doing the halftime show this year, by the way? Anyone? Who's doing it?
Oh, I love The Weeknd.
The Weeknd.
Oh, Ben, you would know them.
Would I?
Yeah, you would know them. Yeah, absolutely. I'll play you a song later.
You what? Sing me the song?
I'll play you a song, not sing the song.
What's one of their famous songs? Or is it a band or is it
I think off the top of my
group?
head. Yeah, it's a band. It's a man, isn't it?
I don't know. What's his famous song? Johnny, sing it. No, I don't. Oh, I know that one, Blinding Lights. I know that one. Yeah, I know that one. What does that go like? I can't sing it. Debbie's doing some... Have a look over there.
I'm not very good with singing off the top of my head. I'm all right when a song's playing, and if they played their song, I'd know exactly who it was. So what we've got, I've then cut out another one. So let me just... I thought I had one to hand, and I haven't, so I just need to cut out another. Pop that in there. And then I'll show you the two bits that we've already cut out. So let me just pop this one in. And also while we're there, let's just cut out a couple of other little bits. So I did have, I think I've dropped it, but we'll just use this bigger piece and cut that down. Let's use the shoe and cut out the shoe.
Lots of love coming in for the Nitwit Collection, by the way. It's still available for you. Beth saying, I really like the Nitwit Collection. I used it for my hubby's Valentine's Day card. Lovely. I used to saying I love that the sheets are double-sided with that collection as well. And Rosalind Russell on Facebook says, Ben, you just whistled and my dog came running in the room. Oh, when did I whistle? Don't remember that.
I don't remember you whistle.
Sorry about that.
You probably did. You do make lots of noises over there, Ben.
Oh, okay, well, apologies about that. I won't do it again. Lakieta on YouTube says, crafting, cooking and football. Yes, I am enjoying today. Well, that's all good. Super Bowl Sunday and, of course, Second Chance Sunday here on Crafters TV as well, which is really cool. Last chance to get your hands on these deals with a 25% saving if you're platinum, of course, with it being the final day of our... Take it to the next level event. That's not the name of it, is it? Taste of the next level. Taste of the next level event. Good. So, how are we getting on over there? You cut all your pieces
we're good.
out.
So we've got our pieces all cut. So I needed two of these, our bags. So that's all you need in this collection to make the bag. Two of these pieces. What I'm then going to do, your piece that you've got, I mean, look how beautiful that is. I mean, it's absolutely stunning. But what I've done is I have run mine just through the Xyron machine. That one's moved. And we're just going to peel these off. So this piece goes on your front clasp. Hang on, I've got to do this right because that's going to be over the top. So that is the front piece, that's fine. So we're going to just pop that onto our front. And then this bit will go onto the back. So I'm just going to peel these off. Obviously you can use your dotty tape pen.
Yeah.
Just for quickness, I just run these while I was at home through the Xyron. So we're going to stick those to the front. So it's always better to do them before you pop it together because it just means that before I do that, I'm going to fold in all these sides just to make sure I stick it on the correct side.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so put all your decoration on before you actually construct it because I guess once you're constructing it, you then might squidge
it's harder then,
the
to
box
put together. So that gives us our first part. And you can see all of those go up and you've got this quite nice little curve on the side here. So when you stick it, it gives you a really nice turning point round, which just finishes off your purse lovely. So then we want to fold in this way. Just folding these all in and burnishing them with your score tool.
Ross just saying, Ben, Super Bowl Sunday is the biggest party day of the year, even if you don't care for football. Wow. So just everyone just has a massive party.
So is it, it's a Sunday, and it's always on a Sunday.
It's always Super Bowl Sunday, isn't it? It's always Super Bowl Sunday. But I guess, is it the same situation in the US that people can't attend games? Because like here with the football and the rugby, for example, those are all being played now in empty stadiums. So is that the same for the Super Bowl this year as well? I'm not quite sure of the rules in the US, but I guess so. Everyone tunes in. What do you do then when you say it's a big party? What do you do in the US to celebrate? You all having like sort of parties at home? What do you eat? I know nothing about it. So let us know. Let us know. Producer Johnny just saying 25,000 fans allowed in the stadium. And the other thing I want to know, and 30,000 cutouts. That's brilliant. 35,000 cutouts to make the stadium look full. That's brilliant. What a great idea. How do you get your photos of one of the cutouts? That's brilliant. What a great idea. Make the stadium look more full. So much fun.
So what we're doing here, Ben, is I'm just popping all my bits in to make sure they connect. And there we go, into that piece. And then I'm going to do the other side. And what I should have done is connected this bit here first. Well, not first, but put our sticky tape already on it.
Yeah.
And then this one on this side. Just turn it round. I hope you're able to see everything. Yeah, we're doing it from the top, which is good. So I've got that side. And then this one, I'm just going to hold down, because if I'd stuck tape on that first, it would have been a lot easier. So just doing this a little bit. There we go, that's fine. So we've got tape on all our sides. Then when you pull this bit up, it will then, you can stick your end bit.
I see.
Go. Yeah,
it's one of those things that's not easy, because you have to try and
it's
sort of
because
do
I'm
this
trying to do it so I'm not blocking
down.
it. I would normally look over the top of it,
Yeah.
but I can't see over the top. So I'm just popping them down so you can see. We've got our base that goes all the way round. Oh, there we go. All like that, which looks beautiful. And then, and it's just because I'm too much of a perfectionist. I'm trying to get it perfect, but it is perfect. It's just that it's upside down and always around. There we go. Perfectly. And there we go. And that's why it's always best then to have all your extra bits stuck on there. So what I'm going to do with that one is fold that in and then pop that one down over the top. And then you've got a little clasp here, which is what I didn't use. But if you use these little tiny dies, they will make a little slit, and that slit will go into there and tuck in, so you can tuck that in. So we're going to leave it at that, but then what I have done is cut a few tags, and we're going to just thread some ribbon through and just create our little tags for our, I had some ribbon, there we go. So let's just pop that on.
And if people are wondering about the cardstock that you use for constructing these, again, is there like a specific weight that's best to use to put these together?
What, the actual dies at all?
Yeah.
The weight of card, what I'm using is just a Centura, it's not a Centura pearl, it's a pearlised cardstock. And it's out of the, is it pearlised? I'm saying that, it's not pearlised at all, Ben. I don't know why I just said that. Apologies, it's not pearlised. It's actually from the paper pad.
Oh, from this one?
Yes.
You did say that, didn't you?
Yes.
You did say that.
Yeah, it is from the paper pad, so yeah, you'll find it in there.
Awesome.
It's lovely weight, that paper pad. I think it's about 180 to
It is,
or
yeah,
two,
I think
not
I want to
180.
say it's a 180. It is
230, 260.
Oh, chat them all out. Hang on, we'll get there in a minute. It's one of the above. It is 250.
250. None of the above.
None of the above. Everyone but.
And there we go, just our little tag and our little bow there. But you've got that really beautiful little box, and they really are just so easy to do. Gorgeous ones.
Absolutely brilliant. And again, you've seen how easy it is to be able to pop these together just with the worker die kind of doing all that work for you, and then you can decorate it up as you choose. And as we've seen with the finished samples that Debbie showed us at the start there, you can make the bags look completely different. So again, if you're making these as little gift holders for friends, family members, whoever it might be, you can completely personalise it to their taste and to their actual style as well. £56, £67.96. Remember, you get the Buckingham bag. You're also going to get your Arizona bag with this as well. And then, of course, the two little mini dies. I say mini dies. You've got your faceted favour box and your faceted favour bauble included with that collection as well. £56 or £67.96 for the full collection on that today. Lots of messages coming in. Lisa just saying, I'd rather be crafting instead of football. Hadassah on YouTube saying, so inspired by the Craft With Me class that I'm playing with my peacock collection. That was that on Friday? While watching CC, cooking and waiting for the Super Bowl. Astrid says, Ben, have you ever been mistaken for Ben Shepherd? I know he's a bit older than you, but there's definitely a resemblance. I do get that quite a bit, but I'm just being told that he's older than me. I'm tall, he's shorter than me, and Richer Than Me as well. Do you know what though? I'd love to do that show that he does, the Tipping Point's one of my favourite shows. I love that. I'd love that. If he ever like, you know, I don't know if he's off sick or whatever, if there's any execs from ITV watching, you need like a, you know, you need like a lookalike, I could just come in and probably do that for him. Lots to chat about the Super Bowl as well. Crystal saying, Ben, usually people make lots of snacks, have the football game on and just have a good time. I don't follow football, but the Super Bowl commercials are usually very good. All right. Kylie on Facebook saying, my sister and I are going over to my parents' house, got a pizza ordered, busiest pizza day of the year, and we're making a bunch of different chip dips, plus some dessert. Oh, pizza. Chips are crisps, aren't they? So crisp dips, so crisps and dips and dessert. Wow, this is good. And Gilmore saying the advertisements during the Super Bowl are usually never seen before and companies spend a lot of money on them. Some of them are usually very good. Wow, okay. So when we've got this on in the UK, do we get the US commercials as well or not? Oh, some of the bigger companies, we do have them over here. Maybe I will tune in tonight and watch for a bit. I just can't sit through 4 hours of it or however long it lasts. It goes on for days, doesn't it, the Super Bowl? Kathy, loving, by the way, the bags as well. So simple to make and they look amazing. I'll just quickly show you those again actually before we move on. So you've got within this collection the one that you saw there, that glorious Buckingham. So you've got your worker die to be able to cut out the actual frame, if you like, of the bag, pop it together, cut it twice, pop it together, and then you've got all of the decorations included in there too. That one is your Arizona, again slightly different but the same sort of thing, the way that you cut this out, and then all of the decorations that you've got to be able to make that look how you want it to look. And then also included in this collection, your faceted bauble, just great for decoration for the Christmas tree, maybe if you've got an Easter tree. Whilst Debbie was mentioning that as well, actually, talking about Easter, how great would it be to, if you do like a little Easter egg hunt with the kids or the grandkids, you know, popping these around the garden, maybe just hanging them off the branches of the tree and letting the kids find them. I think that would be really, really cool. And then you've got your little faceted favour box too, always very, very handy. And of course, again, depending on what cardstock or paper you're using, you can make these look completely different. So absolutely ideal if you are thinking about Valentine's or Mother's Day or Father's Day, whatever it might be. If you need a little gift box, which is super simple to make, then you have got it right there. 56 or 67.96 for that collection. And remember, it is kind of last chance saloon really, if you wanted to take advantage of the Take It to the Taste of the Next Level event, where you're getting an extra 5% off no matter where you are in the Club Inspire programme. Right, let us move on. Susan just saying, I love Tipping Point. You are amazing on the show, Ben. That's not me. No, she didn't say that. She said you would be amazing on the show. I'd love to do it. I'd love to give it a go. Maybe one day. Right, let us have a look at the Creator Card Stamp and Die collections. This I absolutely love because you've got some really gorgeous artwork within this collection. And very popular at the moment are your stags and your deers, and they come with this Wild and Free collection. What I love with these as well, last time this was on, I can't remember who was on with me, but whoever it was sort of multi-cutting these and then fussy cutting into the actual dies themselves to kind of create like a card which was almost a bit like a stage with all the scenery on. And like the more you looked in, you could really get the depth and dimension from the card. It was really, really cool. But of course, with each of these, you're going to get the beautiful die to be able to cut out the frame and then the stamp to go with it as well. So whether you want to use those together or individually, you can do. You've got Happy Birthday and With Love, which comes with your Wild and Free. Then this one here is your Scenic Village. Again, really gorgeous. I love that kind of typical sort of English village scene, isn't it, there with your beautiful old style houses and the trees there as well, looking absolutely gorgeous. Best wishes, and especially for you on that particular one there. Then next up is your Natural Beauty. And again, this is kind of like that winding woodland pathway, beautiful artwork on the stamp. And then you've got the die to be able to cut that out as well. So again, it just makes it so easy to be able to create a card from scratch. We've got some brilliant collections at the moment for you if you are brand new to be able to do that. Next up is your charming church. Again, absolutely stunning. Maybe you're looking for a design for a wedding, or maybe a christening, something like that. This would be absolutely perfect. Enjoy your special day, and thinking of you are the sentiments that you get there. This one is a stunner. The flowers and vines. I think last time we had this on, quite a few of you had already got this and were sending in pictures that you'd made with this particular collection, because it is gorgeous, beautiful, intricate detail in the actual die itself, and then the stamp allows you to colour in these gorgeous florals in there. Thank you, and for a special someone are your sentiments there. And again, everybody loves the butterflies. This is that gorgeous butterfly frame. So much detail here, and I love the fact, again, with the detail, you can pop out the little butterfly wings to really, again, add more interest to the actual card itself. Congratulations and hello, and there's your stamp. So a stamp and a die with each one. Really, really cool kind of premise this. £77 or $98 for the full collection, and your last chance saloon to get this with that 25% discount if you're platinum, as it is our taste of the next level event. It comes down to $57.75 or $73.50 today. Right, we looked a few moments ago at the abstract stamps, and I think that's what we're going to be demoing with Debbie next. Look at this card over there. That's brilliant.
Isn't it? It just shows the different types of variations you can do with this card. You haven't just got to stamp it once. Having this on here, I mean, not only is it beautiful, you could make something like this as a home decor, so it's something you could take off the card and use it in your home, which is incredible. And this is just cardstock that's been mounted onto foam pads and stuck on the card, but it's been enamelled with heat embossing, so it looks incredible. Just so much you can do with these stamps, and they're fun, aren't they? Yeah. Any sort of stamping like this is great fun, but to have them in a unique shape like that,
ooh,
to be able to do. The star one is so good. There's so much you can do with it. It represents everything, doesn't it? Through all your celebrations to everything, anything you pass, just saying to someone you're a star. I mean, this would have been a great one to send out to anyone in the NHS.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, things like that. It's such a beautiful one, lovely shape, and to have all those shapes inside that shape as a stamp. Very clever, these stamps. I love them. So just being able to, even your own nesting die shapes, to stamp into them and then die cut out some of those little elements.
So what's happened there? So that's been stamped and then just cut out the individual pieces?
And then, yes, so the actual, this is just a different die cut, cutting it out. And then the bigger ones have just been cut out, so randomly cut out. But it's just something very different. Just making it more tonal with all your papers that you've got in your stash, using it as a background stamp. I mean, how you wouldn't even think that that was the same stamp stamped in the background.
You're right.
But that is all just stamped in the background. And what about this one with those flowers? Look how incredibly beautiful that is.
Yeah, I love the
having
colours.
that stamped in there in those different. I'm going to show you how to do this technique as well, where you add different colours in as well, where you can blend. Using them as toppers on your front of your card, look really lovely, and maybe using them as an opening for your gatefold. So having that beautiful topper on there in that stamp. And again, that one has been heat embossed. So lots of different ones. I do believe we've got some stamps on the show, haven't we as well, Ben?
Ink pads.
Ink pads, not stamps.
Yeah, we do have
just tried
ink pads
to
on the show.
you.
We've got the quick dries and we've got water reactives for you as well. Do you want to have a look at those, or are we going to have a look? We'll have a look at them after we've done this demo. I'm just looking at the time, realising that we're over an hour through already. So if there's any questions that you want to ask over the course of the next hour, do get those in. Any more comments as well? Sorry.
There it is.
That's an hour later.
Just crept back.
Knew it was coming. Yeah, and we are going to, in the next half an hour as well, apologies for that, we are going to, in the next half an hour, get you to vote on your demo of the week. So we shall do that very, very shortly indeed. But let's have a look at these abstract stamps in action. Which one are you going to use, Debbie?
So let's go for I'm going to use both. Let's do one of each because we are just stamping with them. We're not making anything. I just want to show you how exquisite they are and how beautiful they do stamp. So to start with, we're just going to stamp one of the stamps, the heart one, and we're going to use it just to show how absolutely stunning these are. So let's use the crushed velvet.
Okay.
So I'm using my platform, my Crafts Companion 8x8 platform. You get your magnets with it so you can position directly where you need it on your paper. Then I'm going to use my pad to just gently go over. So popping that down. Now I'm not too worried on my first one because I like to build up colour, so I'm going to stamp that down. What you will find is these stamps are photopolymer, so they're going to stamp beautifully anyway, so which give you a really gorgeous background.
Is that like the top quality when we talk about photopolymer and
Yes.
people are watching for the first time thinking, what does that mean? So that's your real sort of top quality stamp, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. So the other stamps you can get are rubber stamps and acrylic stamps.
Right.
So, and they're less costly, but we don't put the cost on these though, Ben. So we take that as a company, I say we, but the royal we, yeah, and we foot the bill really for that. So you're not paying the extra for having the photopolymer ones on there. But you can see that stamp's absolutely beautiful. And just having such a bold stamp like this and being able to use it on any creation that you're doing is amazing. But what if we want to mix some of the colours? So I'm just going to switch that one out and bring another piece of card in, and then we're going to take our butterfly one this time. Let me just take my stamp off my platform and then we will switch that over. We'll give that a clean in a minute. And I say clean, I don't really clean my stamps. I tend to just blot them over some cardstock till the ink doesn't come off anymore.
Yeah, and you don't have to worry because again, a lot of people do ask that when they see stamps sometimes that are sort of discoloured, but as long as you kind of wipe them clean, I suppose over time they will pick up like a residue of colour, won't they? But it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to stamp that colour back out again.
They won't, no, not at all. No, not at all. So let's take a couple of different colours here. So we've got our fuchsia and our honey pot. Might even put some purple into it. I am going to bring in my little daubers, so I'm going to be using those. And we're going to start, I think we'll start with the darker purple colour. And all I'm going to do, because I've got my daubers, it means that I can precisionally, I don't think that's a word.
I liked it.
I know, I just...
Wasn't it the last time you and I had these on together, I came up with finger dexterous?
Finger dexterous. I can't remember you remembered that, but I suppose when it's a word you make in your head, you must be able to remember.
Well, like precisionally.
Precisionally, yeah. Isn't it funny though, because as soon as you say it, you know it's not a word.
No. But how often does that happen when you're sort of doing live TV, when you say a word which doesn't exist, but also you can't, like you've had it a couple of times today, and I've certainly had it over this weekend, where you just can't think of the most
I get a
basic
terrible
word.
Brain freeze, yeah. Terrible brain freeze.
Oh dear. You think it's easy? Well, you know what we do here on Crafters TV? We make it look easy. Well, most of the time. I think I probably make it look very difficult. But yeah, especially when you kind of get to the last day of your run as well. The words don't come easy. There's a song in there somewhere.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. So I'm just dabbing on my ink here. And then I should have perhaps used my pigment inks, which would have lasted a bit longer because we're taking a little bit more time, but I'm sure this will come out just as fabulous.
We've got a flurry of questions coming, so I tell you what, we'll do this demo and then we'll do some questions. Marilyn has just asked, hi all, I was busy, but now I'm here. What ink is Debbie using right now?
I'm using the quick drying inks.
Yeah.
Yep, so when this is stamped down, what I love about quick drying inks is when it's stamped, they dry instantly, and I will show you exactly what I mean. So just popping them on, that will do.
And that's the fuchsia, isn't it? The lemon tonic and the, did you say crushed velvet?
Yes,
yeah.
And all the ones in the bundle, I believe, that we've got on the show.
Yes, we'll have a look at that shortly.
So I'm just going to give these a bit of a huff.
Why do you huff again?
Might be on my chin, because I think it hit my chin. might be. I chinned it. But look at that, beautiful. You get all those colours come out and it just looks amazing. And because we've used that yellow, it actually looks like the light shining completely through that. So yeah, just a really beautiful way of doing them. So either having a block colour or creating that colour. Oh, and I meant to rub it straight away as soon as I stamped it, but it really does dry so quickly. Yeah, so quickly. So these are just beautiful stamps. So if you want a good stamp collection in your crafty stash, these are definitely, you'll use these time and time again.
Excellent stuff. We'll cover off the ink pads that we've got in just a few moments' time. Should we just quickly do these questions? So first one I can answer. Margaret says, how are you and Daisy getting on with your crafting, Ben? We've not started yet. I'm going back home today, Margaret, and I have got one of the birthday boxes to craft with and a Gemini MIDI as well. So what I'll do, if you are following me on my Facebook page, I will post some updates through the week and you can see how we're getting on together. I'm really looking forward to it, actually. I cannot wait to get crafting. Marisol on YouTube just saying, I would like to know what is the difference between the regular Gemini and the junior Gemini. I would say probably the best thing that you can do, Marisol, is go back and watch our show from earlier on, our craft class, which was on between 1 and 3 UK time, because we covered all of that off in great detail. I'm not sort of passing the buck here, but I think to get the full answer, I would watch that show, because Debbie pretty much covered off everything. So if you watch that back, that will give you all the details about all the machines as well. Teresa just asking on Facebook, can Ben ask Debbie, what size envelope do I make for a half of an A4 card?
So it's an A5.
Right.
So an A5 envelope,
A5.
which is a 8 by... It's gone out of my head. Let me do. This is an A5. Here we go. It's an 8 by 6.
8 by 6. There we go. Teresa. Enchanted Craft Fair on YouTube saying, is the Quick Dry a pigment ink?
No.
That's the...
Yeah, the quick drying are they're a handmade substance, and quick dry and the pigment are a natural pigment.
And Hadassah saying, question, I'm trying to figure out the inks I want, the quick dry peacock colours, but I'm wondering if the finesse alcohol proof is the other ink I need to stamp in.
The alcohol proof ink pad, if you want to colour them in with alcohol pens, that's what you need. But if you want to watercolour them, you want the waterproof ink pad finesse. They're all finesse ink pads, but you either want the watercolour one, waterproof for watercolour pens, pencils, paints, or the alcohol proof for your alcohol markers and your tri-blends. Brilliant.
Mary Pat is saying, so much inspiration in these samples. Tammy says, I love Second Chance Sunday with Ben and Debbie. You are a dynamic duo. Well, that is very kind of you. And Will, the crafty crafter on YouTube, says, I love the smell of photopolymer stamps.
Yeah, they do smell.
Do they smell good?
Mm-hmm. If you like photopolymer, they smell good.
Do you know what? The world of craft just gets weirder and weirder for me, because people who love the smell of the stamps, then we've got people who buy the paper pads to smell the paper, then people who buy extra paper pads because they just want a pad to stroke. I mean, whatever you love, whatever you love. We're all very different creatures, aren't we? But absolutely love it. Right, the ink pad. So we've got the quick dries. And we've also got your water reactives. So the quick dries, so these are the ones that Debbie was just using just a few moments ago. And actually, I think the 3 colours that she was using are featured in there as well. So you've got within this collection your fuchsia. There's that gorgeous grasshopper as well, the honey pot. It's all of your favourites in here, actually. You talk about the ink pads, which you see time and time again on the channel. They're all here. There's your lemon tonic. Then you've got your pink tulip, and that one there is your crushed velvet. So again, if you're getting those stamps and you wanted to be able to recreate the colours that Debbie was showing you just a few moments ago, they are all in that bundle there. $23.95 or $33.36 is the deal on that, saving over 20%, but then another 25% comes off that if you're a platinum member, or if you are shopping with us, if it's your first purchase, you can grab those. Then we've also got the water reactives included in here as well. So 6 within this little bundle. You have got within this your Spa Blue, then you've got your straw bale, your Spring Meadow, there's the crushed velvet, and you've got your plum jam, and then last but by no means least is your jet black. So again, 6 included in that bundle for $23.95 or $33.36. With a 20% saving once again, and a further 25% if you are platinum, but only for the remainder of the day today. Right, thank you for all the pictures which are coming in. Thank you for all the lovely comments as well, by the way. And thank you to Joanne. So this, of course, has been made using that Nitwit collection that we've got on the show. And again, love that, using various elements of the collection with some of the pop-out pieces from the die-cut toppers, and then you can see that gorgeous little bouquet from the Decoupage collection too. Really love that. It's a really classy bundle, isn't it? Joanne, thank you so much for that. That is gorgeous. And of course, today is National Send a Card to a Friend Day. So if you're making cards currently, then do send those cards in. Let us know what your friends are going to be receiving. This is one of the little pop-up boxes, isn't it? Love that. Harry, you haven't said who you're sending that to, but it's lovely. I love that. With all the butterflies coming out of there. Just brilliant. Awesome. Thank you for those. Now, we have got so much more to bring to you. Over the course of the next 45 minutes, we are going to be getting you to vote for your favourite demo of the week, and of course, crowning our crafter of the week as well. And in a moment, we're going to be looking at one of my favourite collections of recent times. But before that, we're all going to have a bit of a sing-along. Yar.
There once was a man who was very crafty. His name was Craig from Carnoustie. He joined the team on Crafters TV. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. He wanted to prove he was the man, but he lost at Craft Wars to Leanne. But 2 weeks later he beat Jan. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. He did so well on Crafters TV, Sarah sent him off to Germany, where he did some work for QVC. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. His crafting skills, they aren't half bad. In fact, I'd say they're totally rad. That's mainly down to his favourite foam pads. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. The crafters, they loved him a lottie for his charm and skill. They went quite potty, they nicknamed him the Hardy Scotty. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. In the crafting world, he's standing tall. He's the best Scottish crafter of them all. Catch him Monday to Friday on his wake-up call. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live.
There we go. I think that's had about 26,000 views now on Facebook. I haven't looked on YouTube, but thank you for all of those. Glad you are enjoying it. Lots of love for all of the cards. By the way, for the card of the week, we have just popped in because we thought it would be quite nice that Debbie had a card in there as well. The Wigwam card that she made at the top of the show with the Nitwit Collection has gone into our selection and into our Crafty Walk of Fame. So you'll be able to vote on that a little bit later on. Good morning, says Linda. So excited, just ordered the original Gemini. I have many manual die cutting machines, but today I was finally sold on the Gemini when you showed the variety of the materials cut or embossed in one pass. I know that would never work in my manual machines. Linda, you're going to absolutely love that. If you missed the show earlier on, the Gemini 101, you can watch that back now. Molly just saying, love those clips of Craig. And Missy says, in addition to the craft of the week, we need a special award to Ben for this sea shanty. Oh, that's very kind. And Sheila just saying, my son is going to set this as the ringtone on my phone. I got a feeling you'll get bored of it soon, seriously. Oh no, not that sea shanty again. Right, let us move on and have a look at the Best of British collection. I loved this when this first came out, and I want to say it was at the back end of last year again? I completely lose track of time. But this does exactly what it says on the tin and brings you the Best of British in the form of these amazing stamps and dies. So when you think of Britain, you think of our gorgeous seaside resorts, and that's what you've got in the first collection, which is your beach day. So yeah, you basically got all of these stamps and then the dies to be able to cut out the stamps to create some really fantastic cards. So you think the beach, you think fish and chips, you think ice creams, sending a postcard home from your beachside holiday, and then you've got little beach huts included in there as well. The deck chairs too, could never put them up, or I usually fall through those. And then you've got all of the corresponding stamps to go with your best of British beach day. Then included in this collection, we've got our rose garden. Yeah, you kind of typical sort of English country garden, if you like, with your beautiful little rose archway. There's welly boots, there's watering cans and pots, your little gateway to the garden, and some more beautiful florals in there. As you can see, again, you've got dies to go with all of the stamps, and this is the kind of thing that you can create once you've stamped and then die cut out all of your pieces. Then, within your best of British, you have got your high tea. Of course, we love our teas, don't we, here in Britain and England? Love our cream teas. And again, this is all about that. You've got your cake stands and your sponges and your bottles of fizz. It really is cute, and then lots of little sentiments to go with it. Keep calm and eat cake, keep calm and drink tea. Once again, all of the stamps and dies to go with that. But here's my fave. I love this. It's kind of like the London skyline, if you like, city scenes. So you've got the stamp there, which brings you the kind of skyline of London. Then we've got telephone boxes and letter boxes, taxis. You've got the Queen's crown there. You've got your double-decker bus, the Union Jack, and then all of the corresponding dies to be able to cut those out as well. That is a real taste of London right there within that collection. So those are all of your stamps and dies. Basically, you're paying for that £60 or $70, but it works out today that for free, you're going to get your picket fence embossing folder. So that comes with this collection as well. And then if you love your paper pads, boy, you are going to love this. Your 12 by 12 paper pad, 48 sheets within this, which again, just beautifully matches up with your collection. And as you can see at the back there, I love the fact when we bring you these paper pads, when you've got little sort of added extras in there as well, so you can snip into these to create some beautiful cards. You've got all of the sentiments. You'll notice they're double-sided as well, these, so you've got plenty to choose from. Take a look at that. What's it like, watercolour work going on there? You've got more of your little beach huts. There's postcards in there. And as I say, the great thing is you're not going to be spoilt for, we are going to be spoilt for choice, because you've got so much in there as far as designs are concerned. Double-sided, strawberries and cream. You've got some spotty dotties in there as well. And then as we go through, more bunting to go with your tea. There's butterflies, watering cans. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? More florals in there as well, and a whole host of different colours for you. And then as we get to the front, there's your Union Jacks and your skyline of London too. Double-sided, 48 sheets, and that you're getting for free, as I say, alongside your embossing folder today in this collection. £60, $70 actually works out with 25% off. That's coming down to, I think it's 12, 15, £45 or 7, 14, 17, 50, 52.50, isn't it? 52.50. I think it is. Let me continue to what you don't want to see me do maths. Let me work that out again whilst we have a look at some finished samples with Debbie. Oh, you've got the crown over there.
Got the crown. King for a day. These are just so British,
yes.
Which I love. Everything about this collection is so stunning. It really does make me quite proud when I look at this collection, Ben, to be British. Yes, so king for a day, but we couldn't do it if we didn't have a queen for the day as well. So lots of different ways you can use them. Love the fact, I mean, look at them background papers. They look incredible. Using that crown on top, that stamp and die, all those different sentiments that you got in there. And then you can go right through to having that gorgeous seafront beach holiday with your ice creams and building your sandcastles. I mean, I just love it. In fact, nowadays, I mean, I wish I'd sort of had hindsight, Ben, which is always a great thing, but beach huts in England now go for a lot of money.
There's beach huts down where I'm from, back in Devon, in a little place called Shoulden, and I mean they're sort of, I suppose, bigger than your normal beach huts, but some of them were selling for like 180, 200,000 pounds.
I know. for a little beach hut. Yep, I know. It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah. And you could pick them up years ago for peanuts, couldn't you?
Yeah.
So amazing if you've got one. But anyone for tea?
Oh, yes, please.
Yes, and I love this. Look at the teacups, flowers in the background on these papers, and then you can use these to colour, stamp and colour, whatever ones you want to do, or put it in a totally different design. Love this strawberries in the background here. Strawberries actually always remind me of Wimbledon in the tennis for some
strawberries
reason.
And cream in it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you've got that gorgeous, the
great.
British. I mean, that's amazing, isn't it? Having a shaker card of that. It looks beautiful. So much you can do with these. Just really lovely designs, I think. And then the garden one, we always do like pottering around in our garden. We're going to be demoing this one, looking incredible. Do love that trellis where you've got that trellis and your gate, not your cake, your gate. And then you've got this. I love the fact you've actually got your sea waves here, which look really good. Those postcards from that book, using your gate a couple of times on there to actually open. I mean, how gorgeous is that card? And then one last one where it's that sea shore. But look at the background pictures. You've got that as one of your papers in your pad, and it really does look like you've got the sea there and the sand coming in from the sand. Absolutely love that card. Just really nice designs, and that's just a little bit of inspiration for you. There is so much on the web. This did all sell out one time, but we've luckily got it back, which is really nice. We don't always get things when they sell out come back, but it wasn't a Sarah signature, so it's quite nice that we have this back in stock now. So what I am going to do is a little bit of stamping. We're going to take our rose garden, which is a beautiful set. What I really like about all these collections, or all these different stamp and die sets, is you get so much in here. So from your actual stamps, which you can just, if you are a stamper and not a die cutter, you're going to be able to create beautiful scenes because these stamps are lovely. And then if you are a die cutter, you've got the coordinating dies to go with your stamps as well. You've got so many pieces on there to really play with, get to grips with, and just create gorgeous designs. So I'm going to be using my fence. So we're going to do our fence, and while we've got the room on here, let's do our trellis. Now what I would say about the trellis, when you're taking it off, be very gentle because you don't want to stretch it, because it's got quite thin sort of overhangs. You really want it to just fall where it should be because the die will fit exactly over it. So just make sure that it's sort of straight when you put it down. It won't make too much difference. I've lost the other stamp now. It must have got picked up, look, on the back there. So just pop in that, let's pop it that way, there's more room there. And then we can pick those up using our stamping platform.
I just think with this collection, we've kind of, I say, the royal we again, isn't it? Just really captured and encapsulated the best of Britain. I know it's called that, but I just think I love the fact we've got like the cityscape with the the London skyline. You've got the when you think of Britain and England, you think English tea, don't you? We've got that in there. You think kind of beachside holidays with the deck chairs and socks and sandals. That's not a good thing, is it? And of course, then you've got the garden in there as well, which I think Debbie said we all love a potter, don't we? I've got to that age now where I love a potter.
Potter in the garden, yeah.
Yeah, just a little wander around. So it is a great collection. And a few of you just commenting about it actually. Patricia just saying, yes, I love that one with the double-decker bus, phone booth, crown and Union Jack. Very Hong Kong as well, back when it was a British colony. Marilyn just saying, Lane saying, saying, I do love the London stamps, being a Londoner and all, but I just spent this month's allowance on the decoupage sets. And hats off to our guys in the gallery as well. Marilyn just saying, the cameraman/women are now able to get such great views in the new studio. Thank you for your hard work. Johnny and Charlotte working very hard today in the gallery, so well done to you guys too. Always loving your work. You make us look great.
We have an amazing team here, don't we? So I'm going to have to really concentrate. I'm not going to do a lot of colouring. I do have it all already done, but because I haven't got my glasses on, I could be colouring like a 2-year-old.
Have you not found them yet?
No. I don't know what I've done with them.
They'll be in the last place you look.
I know, I'm sure they will be. They'll turn up. They'll turn up.
picking up my new glasses tomorrow, my varifocals.
Oh, you're very focused. So we're going to see you in glasses all the time then.
Well, I don't know. The reason I don't wear my glasses, as I say, because I've got quite googly eyes.
Googly eyes?
Well, so the glasses that I wear on here are like reading glasses, but obviously I'm not getting varifocals, but my normal glasses that I wear make my eyes look really big, and I'm quite conscious about it. Maybe I'll wear them next weekend and you can let me know what you think. But this eye is like really bad, so when I wear my glasses, this eye is like that big, and this eye is bad but not so bad, so it's like that big, so they look quite out of proportion. Like that. So I mean, it doesn't look actually that big, but it's still quite big. I'll stick them on for you next weekend, and then you can let me know. But they say, like with varifocals, only 70% of people actually get on with them.
Only 70%?
Yeah, but I don't think that's a lot. If you're buying new glasses, and like, if you think 30% of people take them back and put in normal lenses, because you've got varifocals, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
Yeah. So you've got nowhere to look, haven't you? Because you've got like top for long, then you've got like your middle bit, and then down bottom for your reading. So we'll have to wait and see. I'll probably be walking into walls and stuff when I come in next week, looking in the wrong bit of my glasses.
I was always warned about these stairs.
About what?
Stairs. Yeah, to make sure you look right down at the stairs, because if you look down them, yeah, not staring at people.
Sorry,
stairs
as in the things that you walk up and down.
Staircase, yeah.
Why were you warned about
that? Quite a few people said because when you look out the bottom of them, that everything's closer, or you can't see properly. So
right.
you have to look down. Yeah, depending on what you're doing. Yeah, with varifocals. So so if I was colouring, I wouldn't be looking right down, because then I'm looking through the bits that give me the long sight. So I have to sort of do this. Look down. You look down to the lens.
Oh dear. This is going to confuse the life out of me, seriously, this week when I pick those up tomorrow. Wow. Ah, dear. No, Charlotte, I wear contacts. I'm wearing contacts right now, as I say, but you've seen me struggling. Well, you saw yesterday, didn't you, with that horror show when I couldn't read the packaging. Oh, Charlotte, I've just told this story. You're just not listening to anything I'm saying. Charlotte.
Rude, Ben.
Listen. So day-to-day I wear contact lenses because I can't see, like I'm long-sighted, so I've really got bad eyesight. But now, I'll tell you again, sorry if you've just heard this, but now as I get older, my short-sighted reading is getting bad too. So I wear my contacts day-to-day, right, Charlotte? Are you listening to it? So I wear contacts day-to-day. Then the glasses that I have here are my reading glasses, so I put those on over the top to then be able to read the stuff on here. And I can see through both, yes, but sometimes when I'm wearing no one's interested in this at all, are they? Thank goodness you can watch Debbie colouring. When I wear my glasses instead of my lenses, when I'm at home, sometimes I'll then need to put my reading glasses on top of my other glasses so that I can read, you see. So that's why I'm getting varifocals. Good.
Right.
She's understood that.
Have we all got that now?
Wow.
Sorry, what was that, Ben?
Shush!
So all I've been doing is using my tri-blend, but this time instead of using 3 colours, I've just used my darkest and my lightest just to get that really lovely fence design. Then what you're going to do is take your dies and then place them just over the top. Now I love open dies, and I mean open dies in the fact you can see completely around them. So when you cut them out, you are going to get a perfect cutout around the edge when you do that, and it's all coloured in. So I've got a few here. I've coloured all my trellises in.
Oh, wow.
I've also done my watering can, my welly boots. We've done the pots, and I've just stamped myself birthday blooms.
Brilliant.
I thought that was such a nice sentiment on there. So you're just going to use all these elements however you want them. I'm just going to have a look to see what other sentiments. So we've got thank you, you're so kind. We've got the little welcome. So you might have wondered where the welcome come from. You're getting a little welcome stamp in there that we've put on there, and then your birthday blooms. Right, so I'm going to bring in a card. I've took some of the beautiful papers out of there, out of the pad. I mean, really gorgeous British floral designs on there. And then I've just made myself a little 6x6 gatefold card. I'm just going to pop this inside. I've layered it with some of our pearlescent cardstock here, and then we're going to stick it to the base. So I'm bringing in my tacky glue. And we're just going to stick this together.
Don't forget with this collection today as well, you are going to get the paper pad is free, and that free picket fence embossing folder too. I would urge you, if you want to take advantage of the Taste of the Next Level event, to fill up your baskets now, because we've got 25 minutes left on this show. Where's this time going? 25 minutes left here, and then we've got our final craft vault coming up at 7 o'clock UK time. Although having said that, from the craft vault that we had earlier, we got to check what we've got left, because I don't think there's going to be that much there, because stuff was selling out left, right and centre earlier on. So yeah, make sure you check out your baskets and take advantage of these deals. The Taste of the Next Level event will end this evening, so worth grabbing these deals when you can get a little sneaky extra 5% off that you would normally wouldn't get. So do it whilst you can. It's
such a good deal, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think the Platter Plus. I got that right? Platter Plus?
Platter Plus team.
I thought that was really such a nice word, and great that we can all go up in those things.
Makes a difference, doesn't it, the extra 5%? It really does.
Yeah, so much so. So I'm going to use my, my glue just to stick these on with. So I'm using tacky glue. We're just going to pop this onto our front. And then all I'm going to do is pop this. I'm going to use some foam pads. I'm going to pop this in the front.
Rhodes is saying on Facebook, Ben, wait until you are 56 like me. I wear bifocal contacts and use dollar store readers when reading or on the computer. So reading glasses on top of your bifocals.
Wow. I've had bifocals, I've tried them in contact lenses, and I just could not get on with them. And I really wish I did, because the actual contact lenses I got on really well with, but I just couldn't adapt my eyesight to them.
No, that would be so strange. Because at least with glasses you can take it, well, I suppose you can take contact lenses out, aren't you? But yeah, I know what you mean. Do you wear contact lenses now as well as your glasses then, or not?
No. No, just my normalised bad eyesight.
It's probably why you can't find your glasses.
And also, I mean, I'm sure people get to the stage where if I wear them all the time, I then can't see anything afterwards without them on. So, because you just adapt to that, don't you? So we're just decorating. You can see it's looking beautiful. We've got all our bits on the outside, but I also want to decorate the inside. So I thought we'd use the same ones, which is why I've done two. So we can pop these down and stick them on the inside. I just wanted to show you how you can use all these different elements and create such a beautiful card.
Yeah.
And then we've got our Wellingtons, and we've got our watering can. They're all coloured using the tri-blends.
Had that great deal on the tri-blends back on Friday, which I think still might be live if you have a look on the website, where you could get all 48 of the tri-blends for a great price. All 48 of those included within that deal. So if you're looking at getting tri-blends, that was it. It was £90, wasn't it? If you were platinum using your Platter Plus deal, £90 on the full collection. So do have a look. That'll still be on the web, but you'd have to take advantage of that before the end of play today, because that does end. And of course tomorrow, got a brand new Get It, Got It Good deal, haven't we, tomorrow?
What was that?
Get It, Got It Good.
Get it?
You've not seen the Get It, Got It Good deal?
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Seen that? Oh, we'll remind you of that in just a bit. Get It, Got It Good.
So we've got our bits on the inside, our bits on the outside, and then I've just got a couple of flowers here. Again, these are your stamps and dies, and I'm just going to pop them on to decorate the outside of our sentiment. So pop that up the top there. Let's pop one on there. And then let's pop one on the garden gate as well. So you can pop these wherever you want them. It's just nice that you can do all these extra little pieces. And there we go.
Beautiful.
So let's pop one on here. And I'm going to pop another one up the top there. And there we go.
That's
so if
great.
I turn that round, you've got all those elements on the outside, all those beautiful elements, and then on the inside.
Oh,
So
yeah, I'll
really
just
pretty.
echo what Johnny just said. Roll on the spring and the summer.
Absolutely.
That card certainly does have that feel to it. And the other great thing about that collection as well, you look at the fact that, you know, that sort of garden collection, great for your sort of more masculine cards. If you're looking for cards maybe to make for Father's Day, whatever it might be, this is a great collection for that as well. £60 or $70 is the deal on that today, less your 25% if you are platinum. Just a question coming in saying, when you say ends at midnight, do you mean midnight your time, because that's 4 p.m. here in California, or do you mean midnight in our different time zone? It ends midnight Pacific time. Yeah, so midnight. Well, no, I can't work that out now, but that's when it ends. Well, that's what it says, yeah. Yeah, it'd be 8 a.m. tomorrow morning here. So yeah, sorry for the confusion. Shannon just saying, Debbie always makes her cards so beautiful and such a pretty card, Debbie, says Beth on Facebook. And Kelly just saying, I worked as an optician. Success rates for bifocal contacts are pretty low, especially with a more complicated prescription. As it sounds you may have, Ben. You will adjust to the new glasses. It will just take a few days and you will do great. Well, thank you, Kelly, for the boost of confidence there. I'll let you know how I get on next weekend. Right, it has come to the point. It's the first time I've done this. I'm quite excited. It's come to the point where we get you to vote for your demo of the week, your favourite card, and then we're able to crown our crafter of the week. So what I'll do, I'll show you these in order and we'll number them and then you can vote for your favourite, and come the end of the show, we will crown our winner. I think Craig is the current crafter of the week, reigning champion. So let us go through all of these cards. So number one that you can vote on here was made by Craig. Earlier in the week. So that is card one. Next up, this is from Monday Makers. Number two, that is Fiona putting together that gorgeous box with those woodland friends. So that is number two. Next is card number three, which is one of Sarah's, which was Tuesday. Wow, so how do you choose which one's the winner here? Next up, card number four is this. Which gorgeous collection is that from? Hunky Dory. Is that Hunky Dory? Yeah. That's number four, card number four from Fiona. Then we've got card number five, which is another one of Sarah's makes. Have you seen your favourite yet? Debbie, well, I was going to say, Debbie, have you seen your favourite? You'd probably vote for your own, wouldn't you? Next up, this one, was this Jan who made this Wigwam card?
Another Wigwam.
Yep, so we've got a couple of Wigwams. That was on the masterclass from Wednesday. So that's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, I've lost count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Card number 6. All right. And then 7 is this box, beautiful box from Craig. Look at, is that from this collection? No, it's not, is it?
Sarah's Caring Thoughts.
Excellent stuff. Then 8 is this one here, which is from the Nature's Garden Peacock collection. So that's Craig's again, which we did on Friday. What number was that? 8. 9. Oh, I'm hopeless here, aren't I? 9. This is Sarah's. This is the Mother Nature stamp from the Tri-Blend Colour Me Happy show. Then number 10 is Jan's. This was from the rotating stamp collections that we had yesterday. Then number 11 is the leaf stamp, the wreath stamping dies. That one is also Jan's. That's number 11. And then number 12, last but by no means least, from the Nitwit collection we have just seen, is the lovely Debbie's tripod Wigwam card. So which is your favourite? Don't ask me to go through all of those again, because we'll be here till Christmas. 1 to 12. Okay, so ready? We'll rewind it. 12. 11. This is where it doesn't work out. 10. Please don't. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Vote for your favourite 1 through 12 and we will announce the winner in around about, what, 15 minutes time? Something like that. Right, got to make sure I keep those in order. It's up to, I mean, goodness knows how that is going to work out, but good luck with voting on that. There's some really, really lovely makes, and yeah, get your votes in now and we'll crown our crafter in just a few moments' time. Pam says, can you line them up on the tabletop together so we can see all of them in one go? Oh no, I've just, no, because that's going to take ages. But I tell you what, well, let's get another demo on and then I'll line them up over here maybe and see if we can do it that way. Is that going to cause complications, team? It is for me, said Johnny. Well, I'll line them up, I'll do my best and then maybe we can do a quick little along this side. We're going to go back and have a look at the decorative boxes, which we showed you just a little while ago. So these, again, are really cute. So with this collection, the decorative boxes, you are going to get, where me bought, I've got so much stuff in front of me here. You've got your Buckingham bag. No. Oh, we're doing the picnic box. Sorry, we've not even touched this yet, have we? Oh, wow. Okay, so here we go. The decorative boxes. Okay, these again were so popular when these were launched. I love them. So the worker dies that you get within this collection allow you to be able to create the actual constructed piece, if you like. So if you want to go for these individually, we'll flash up the details on the screen for you there. So within this collection, you've got the worker die to make your milk carton. Here it is actually decorated up with some of the stamps and dies that you can get along with it. But that set there makes your milk carton, and you've got some decorative elements to go with it as well. Then you're also going to get in this collection your picnic box. Once again, you've got the worker die and then some other dies to add those decorative embellishments. And then you've got your infinity box. And again with this, you get the worker die itself and then some little embellishment dies to add to that. So that is $35.98 or $43.18 if you just want to go for the boxes today, because it may well be that you've got some stamps and dies in your collection that you can decorate up those boxes with. So that's the first component part of the collection. If you want to go for individuals of the stamp and dies, now of course these have been put together specifically to work well with the boxes, but of course these are standalone too. So if you just want to buy these as decorative elements for other projects, then you can do. But the first set that you've got is this. Okay, so this brings you your candy store. So with this, you've got all of these beautiful sort of decorative elements. You've got little lollipops, you've got the gumball machine in there as well, little jars of sweets. And for each of the stamps, you've got dies to be able to cut those out and decorate your little milk carton into a candy store. Then you've got your Life's a Beach. Again, the design you're seeing on here is the one to go with the picnic box, but it doesn't actually matter. You can use all of these with all of the different box shapes that you've got. But this one's got your coconut trees, buckets and spades and life rings and all the kind of things to be able to decorate up your little box into a beach hut. Then on top of that, you're going to get your garden shed. This again, all sort of themed around pottering in the garden with spades and little plant pots and flowers to go in there. Once again, it's all about the stamps and the dies within that collection. And then this one here is your sweet cupcake, and again you can see for yourself you've got these gorgeous little cupcakes, stamps and dies with each of those to decorate up those boxes. As I say, those are standalone too. You don't have to buy the worker dies for these to be able to work. You can use those however you want, but they're a perfect partner for those worker dies. 40, 47 or 48, 57. We've then also got another collection here, which is more of the decorative stamp and die elements for your boxes. Again, they work individually if you want to use them for other projects. So you've got your special day. So that is sort of very birthday themed with glasses of bubbly and cake and presents and bunting. And again, stamps and dies within that collection to work together. Then you've got this one here, which is your love and roses. As you can see, it's all about the gorgeous florals. You've got some lovely little sentiments on there too to be able to work in conjunction, stamps and dies together. And then this one here is Home Sweet Home. It's that beautiful picket fence. Love the apple tree that you've got in there too, and loads of other little dies to work together as well. However, if you liked that and you like everything else that I've just shown you, you can get it all together as one bundle, and as well as that, you're also going to get your birthday parade stamp and die collection. So everything that I've just shown you, all of the base dies, all of the stamp and die sets, and then we throw this one in for free as well. Price is brilliant, $98.43 or $119.13. You are saving $86.46 or $102.76, and then take another 25% off that price if you're platinum, $73.82 or $89.35 if you are platinum, because you're getting that extra 5% off. Whichever way you want to go with this, whichever bundle you want to go for, you're going to enjoy working with this collection, because look at the kind of things that you can make. Over there, some brilliant little boxes.
I know, they're amazing. And actually, you're right, you don't need these embellishments. But when you look at how they decorate these boxes, you just got to have them because they're incredible. Look how cute this is, your little candy store, having these beautiful little boxes that you can be used for so many different things. Or what about having a grown-up one and having a beach hut? I mean, how incredible does this look? Being able to create the whole of it around there, using all your papers in your stash, all of these bits are amazing. And then can bring in, I mean, look at, I just adore this. Look at this, even the blinds, the shutters, everything, all the little sweets. I adore this one. I think the sweet shop one is definitely the one for me. Even a gumball machine, I love that. I mean, look how realistic that stamp and die is. You're going to absolutely love decorating these. The kids are going to love them. Imagine this as an Easter gift. I mean, it would look absolutely incredible. So I'm going to show a few more. Let's see if we've got some different ones. We've got that garden shed one. So we're going now on to the little milk carton. I do adore this shape box. Nice and easy to do. You've got all your cupcakes here, which looks amazing. So beautiful ones. And then you've got that gorgeous little box. Such a nice little one to have. Again, decorating those cupcakes, having those champagne, those presents, that real true celebration on any of these ones that you do, or maybe keeping it quite basic, using your inks around all of these bits. Look how decorative that box is. It looks amazing. So we're going to do one of these boxes. So let's do the milk carton. It's a really easy, straightforward, well, in fact, all of them are very easy, straightforward dies. You get a lot on this die set. So first of all, I'm going to bring in the die set and the main worker die. So I've just got it on my cardstock here. So your main worker die is going to cut out one side or two sides of your box. So you will need to have two parts of those. But on top of that, you're getting all these elements. So you're getting your windows that you can cut in, your doors that you can cut in. These panels here are great because what they do, and just make it see if I can find, they create these rooftop tiles. So to actually put on the top of your roof here. So a really nice die to have there. Your tags, you've got a love die, so great little die set and lots you can do with it. But the fun part is obviously decorating, but we're going to show how to cut them. I have two pieces of card, so because I'm using my Gemini, I'm pretty sure I can probably cut through two pieces at once. I may be asking it to do quite a bit as it's quite a big die, but I'm pretty sure that it will cut through them no problem at all. You will need the larger Gemini to be able to cut these. It won't fit through the Gemini Junior, so it is an A4 platform that you would need. So as they're running through, hopefully that would have cut my two pieces beautifully. Yeah, there we go, no problem whatsoever. If you do have a different die cutting machine, you'll probably just have to do them one at a time. But in one pass through my Gemini, I've managed to create my whole box panel.
Brilliant.
So what I am going to do is just grab myself a scoring tool and we're going to fold and burnish all those score lines. So what's great about this is they're all put in there for you. You haven't got to worry about where they go. So just pop in all these bits in. Now these bits will go inside, so I'm just going to fold them in and then fold the other side in, and then you've just got your flap on the top, and it also gives you that hole for the top of your milk carton. And then we're going to do the same on the opposite side.
Lots of lovely messages coming in. The voting is very close, by the way, so if you want to vote for your favourite card. I'm not going to get time to line them up, Pam, unfortunately, but hopefully you managed to see the quick rundown that we did a few moments ago. You can vote 1 through 12 for your favourite project of the week. Karen is saying, haha, Ben, you have quite a mess going on there, haven't you? Yeah, I do. I've got a right old mess. There's been so much on the show, that's the problem. And Teresa just saying, 2 DHL packages have just arrived. Enjoy whatever you've got in there, Teresa. I'm sure it'll be lots of fun if it's crafty goodies that you've got there. Right, we got about, I would say, a couple more minutes for you to get your votes in, and then we'll be revealing our winner. And there's only 5-6 minutes left on the show. I can't believe where the time's gone.
Do you have a favourite? I have 2 favourites, Ben.
All right, let's see. I really like, and I'm not just saying this because it was the show that I was on, but I love number 8, which was the peacock card, the craft along card,
Put this
which I loved.
Side.
And I also really like. You're right over there. I also
just having a chat to myself.
yeah,
Sorry.
I also really like Jan's card that she made with the rotating stamp. So I mean, it's not it's not down to me. That one I really like, which is number 10, which Jan made with the rotating stamps. And then I also love 10, 9, 8. This one here, number 8, which was Craig's card that he made. That was in the craft along we did on Friday. Peacock from the Peacock Collection. That's my favourite too. What were your 2 favourites?
So my absolute favourite is Sarah's. I think it was number 5.
The flower.
The pet flower.
That one
I
there?
love that. I just love that card. Yeah, that's
Okay.
really lovely.
All right.
And the other one I like is the first one. Is that Craig's?
That's Craig's, yeah. That's
I
with
love
the swash stamps,
I
isn't
love
it?
the simplicity of that one. Yeah, I think that's absolutely gorgeous. So both of those ones, both flowers.
Yeah, interesting. There's so many great cards and boxes here, and lots of different designs, lots of different kind of takes on things as well. There's a real range. So I suppose it just depends, what you particularly like, what your preference is. But it's very, very close, I'm being told, right across the board. So we'll announce the winner in just a few moments' time. Apparently the judges are just having to get together and just do a bit of a recount because it is that close. There's a lot of love for yours as well, Debbie, by the way, I'm hearing. Your Wigwam card that you made during the show. So
Thank you for letting me put it in there. It was
You're
very
welcome.
nice. Because I don't think we normally do on those Sunday ones, do you?
Oh, don't they?
I don't know. I'm
Oh.
not sure. Isn't Sunday supposed to be the start of the new week?
Yeah, Sunday's the first day of the week, yeah.
So so I'm not really sure where they go in. Mind you, I keep thinking I was here last Sunday, but I wasn't. It was last Saturday. We left last Saturday evening, didn't we?
Did we?
Yeah, I think neither of us did. I'm sure we left together because we were saying we were going the same way.
Oh, yeah. Was that last week when it was snowing on the way home as well, or was that the week
Yes,
before?
yeah.
It was snowing.
So all you do then is push those sides in, and that then folds together. So nice and easy. What I have done, for some reason, I folded my box in where I glued it, and my score lines were all folded in the opposite way. So they're not folded in exactly how they should, but there we go, that's it. So, and that's it. That's how you make your box. So nice and easy, really, really simple, and that's how you get your box design where that opens, and quite a lot that you can fit in there as well. So yeah, beautiful designs on there, and nice and easy to make. So there you go.
Absolutely brilliant, and of course with that collection, if you go for the whole collection, you get those 3 worker dice to be able to make your milk carton, then to be able to make your picnic box, and also that infinity box as well, and then all of the added goodies to go with it too, so all of the decorative stamp and die elements as well. It's a 98.43 or 119.13, less 25% if you're platinum, or if you're shopping with us for the first time, your first purchase will get you 25% off that deal. 73.82 or 89.35. Right, I've got a winner. We have got a winner. The voting is in. Mary Pat is saying, let's face it, it's impossible to vote, really. They all are exquisite in their own way. It was a very close run thing. I know Debbie's Wigwam was in there with a shout. There was lots of love also for Craig's Peacock card, and also actually a lot of love for this particular card, this box I should say, which came in a close second. So Craig has just been pipped to the post this week. The winner is the one that you loved the most, number
Sarah's.
5.
Yes, it
which
was
is
mine.
Sarah, is our crafter of the week.
She will be so pleased, and actually I'm so pleased that I called it because I love that card. I absolutely adore that card, so well done, Sarah.
There we go. Is it the first time she's won as well? It is, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Yeah.
Sarah's first star. I've given her a blue star to match my top.
Excellent. I love as well, if you look down the board there's like a lovely even spread now of winning crafters. So Sarah, Leanne, Craig, Fiona, but Sarah, yay! Congratulations, thank you for all your votes. Yes, Sarah is our crafter of the week. Right. We've got only a couple of minutes left, so it's pretty much time to wrap up, isn't it? What I would say is grab the deals on this show. We've got one more show coming your way, of course, the Craft Vault, but the Taste of the Next Level event, as we said, ends midnight tonight, but midnight Pacific time, so 8 o'clock tomorrow morning with us. But basically, get the deals now whilst you can to get that extra saving. We are going to be back though in an hour. Debbie, just got to say a big thank you. What a brilliant show. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Loads of goodies on this show.
Loads
what was your
of goodies.
favourite?
It's one of my favourites. I do love a Second Chance Sunday. Nitwits, oh my God, that's my showstopper, I think. It's a beautiful collection. So yeah, if you've gone for that, you're going to absolutely adore it when it comes through. Yeah, and we'll see you again in an hour, won't we, Ben? So.
We will. We're just going to take stock of what we have or haven't got left on the Craft Vault, because you cleaned us out a little bit earlier on. So we shall get together and find out exactly what we can bring to you on the Craft Vault in just an hour's time. But as I say, in the meantime, make sure you check out your baskets to get all of your crafty deals that you've taken advantage of during Second Chance Sunday. And we will come back in an hour's time with Craft Vault. The final show of the week, of course. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we look forward to that. Thank you for all your lovely comments. Thank you for all your pictures that you shared as well. And thank you for all of the votes which you brought us for all of the cards too, with Sarah being crowned our Crafter of the Week. Right, we shall go grab a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, and we'll come back to you in an hour's time here on Crafters TV. Take care. We'll see you in a bit. Bye for now.